And then he said yes.
No joke. So discuss po natin. Okay, so klaruhin po muna natin yung facts ng ating discussion for today para po mas magkaintindihan tayo. So nakita po natin dun sa video, di ba, si VP Sara sabi niya meron na daw siyang hinire para anuhin ba yung 3 personalities na minention niya, which is si PBBM, the First Lady, and the House Speaker. Meron siyang sinabi dun, pag maano daw si VP Sara, pag madisgrasya siya, anuhin din daw niya yun, yung 3 personalities na yun. Tapos nakailang ulit din siya nung no joke. So, yung issue po natin dito is that sufficient po ba to convict her for the crime of murder? Or kung hindi man siya pwede for murder, pwede po ba siya under grave threats? Okay? So, unang-una po, i-discuss muna natin yung principle of conspiracy. Kasi, ang sabi po ni VP Sara is that she hired someone. So, in short, dalawa sila. At yung conspiracy po kasi, when you commit a crime via conspiracy, with conspiracy, it means there are at least 2 people involved. Okay? So, 2 or more people yan. So, dito, dalawa sila, si VP Sara at yung hinire niya. At yung conspiracy po, the definition of that, the legal definition under the revised penal code po is that at least meron pong 2 tao nagplano gumawa ng krimen at talagang ginawa nila yung krimen. Okay? Yan po yung legal definition ng conspiracy. Tapos, meron din pong isang provision din sa revised penal code natin regarding conspiracy na nagsasabi na conspiracy to commit a crime is only punishable when there is an actual provision that penalizes it. So, ang ibig sabihin po nun, conspiracy sa paggawa ng isang krimen, pwede lang siya maging punishable pag merong specific provision that penalizes yung pagplano pa lang. Meaning, kung wala pong ganung provision, wala pong liability. Okay? So, ngayon, i-discuss po natin dito sa facts of our case. Ano po ba ang nangyari? Si VP Sara, sabi niya, she hired someone para anuhin yung 3. Kung maano siya, yun po yung nila, kasunduan. Now, ang question, is there an actual crime committed? Yung pinagkasunduan po nila is the crime to commit murder. Is there an actual murder po ba na-commit? Wala po, di ba? Wala namang murder kasi wala pong wala namang nangyari pa eh. So, pag ganun po, hindi po siya papasok under the crime of conspiracy to commit murder. Because by the legal definition of conspiracy po, it is the planning to commit a crime and actually committing it. Absent the second part, yung actually committing it, hindi po magkakaroon ng conspiracy to commit murder. At di ba, i-apply natin ngayon yung second principle of conspiracy na diniscuss ko. The conspiracy to commit or yung pagplano sa paggawa ng isang krimen is punishable only pag merong specific provision penalizing that. However, under our revised penal code po, wala pong provisions for conspiracy to commit murder. So, ang ibig sabihin ko po dito, yung pagplano nyo lang sa pagpatay, wala pong penalty yon kasi wala tayong provision na ganun. And since there is no actual commission of the crime of murder, hindi naman siya pwede pumasok ng conspiracy for murder. So, hopefully, nakuha po ninyo yon. Okay? Okay, so para mas klaro po tayo, bigyan ko na lang kayo ng example talaga. Pag meron po kayong pinaplano lang sa utak nyo na krimen, tapos wala naman talagang nangyayari, wala po yung crime committed. Kasi in our penal laws, meron po yung usually 3 stages in the commission of a crime. Attempted, frustrated, and consummated. And for most crimes, especially in murder, there is only penalty pag pumasok dun sa either of the 3. Attempted, frustrated, or consummated. Ang attempted murder po only happens when you actually perform po the overt acts of the crime. Meaning, example, may tinutukan kang baril, tapos talagang pinindot mo na yung trigger. Pero pag pindot mo ng trigger, biglang may nagtackle sa'yo, hindi natamaan yung target mo. Pag ganyan, pwede po yan siya pumasok under attempted stage na. Doon may penalty na po yun. Pero kung example, tinutok mo lang, tapos biglang nagbago isip mo, sabihin mo, ayoko na ituloy itong masama kong plano. Tapos binalik mo yung baril mo, tinapon mo. Yun, wala po yung crime doon. Wala yung attempted murder, wala po yun sa frustrated murder or sa consummated murder. Although it can be possible for other crimes, pero pag sa crime ng murder, wala po yun pag tinutok mo tapos bigla mong withdraw. Kasi you desisted, hindi mo tinuloy yung criminal intent mo to commit the crime. So, i-correlate po natin dun sa diniscuss ko. Pag nasa plano pa lang, na planning stage, conspiracy to commit pa lang, without the actual commission, wala po yung penalty pa. Okay? Kasi nasa utak pa lang po nila, nag-uusap-usap pa lang sila eh. Diba? So, yun po yun. Ngayon, ang next question naman, pwede ba pumasok under grave threats yung mga ganong statement ni VP Sara? For grave threats naman po, this is committed pag tinako tinatakot mo yung isang tao of a harm, of a wrongdoing, at yung harm na yon or yung wrongdoing na yon amounts to a crime. So ibig sabihin, tinakot mo yung isang tao, aanuhin kita, babarilin kita, ano po ba yon? That can amount to the crime of murder. So pwede po yun siya pumasok under grave threats. Okay? Yan po yung legal definition of grave threats. Now let's apply it again to the statements of VP Sara kung pwede ba yun siya maging grave threats. Yung sinabi po ni VP Sara dito is that she hired someone to anuhin yung tatlong personalities kung madisgrasya siya. So ang question dito, is there a crime of conspiracy to commit murder? Diba diniscuss po natin na walang crime, wala pong provision penalizing or wala pong provision that penalizes the conspiracy to commit murder in the planning stage. Wala pong ganun. Therefore, yung pagtakot-takot ni Sara, ni VP Sara ng ganun or pagsabi niya, hindi po yun siya pwede maging grave threat kasi what she stated or what she said does not amount to a crime. Diba? Because in grave threat, dapat yung pinangtakot mo sa tao amounts to a crime. Kung hindi po crime yung pinangtakot mo, hindi po yun siya magiging grave threat. Yun po yung isa sa requirements ng grave threat. At yung isa pa pong pinaka-important din na kino-consider ng court when it comes to grave threats is that yung pagtakot mo dun sa kausap mo, there is actually a high chance or a high probability na yung tinakot mo sa kanyang action or krimen is pwede mong magawa. So example, kung may tao, nagkaaway kayo, sinutukan mo ganyan, papatayin kita, ganyan. Syempre, in that instance, there is a high chance na talagang pwede mo siya mapatay considering magkaharap kayo, nakatutok ka ng barel although hindi mo tinuloy. Diba? So nakita po nyo, there is a high probability. And now, if we apply it to the statement of VP Sara, is there a high probability po ba na pwede makommit yung crime of murder? Kung ako po tatanungin, wala pong high probability. Because sabi niya, kung ano siya, patayin or mauna siya or madisgrasya. Without that condition happening, there is no actual threat. There is no high probability that the threatened crime will be committed. And the only time na possible na makommit yung crime na yun is if mamatay na si VP Sara herself. Therefore, she cannot be liable na rin kasi patay na rin po siya eh. So, yan po yung pag-assess ko dito sa situation na to. It cannot be, there is no possible liability for the crime of conspiracy to commit murder because there is no actual commission at wala naman po nagpipinalize sa pagplano lang sa pagpatay pag nasa utak lang. Hindi rin po siya pwede maging grave threat kasi yun nga po, yung pinangtakot niya does not amount to a crime. Plus, let's say argue na it can amount to a crime. However, there is no high probability of the actual commission kasi yun nga, merong if pag namatay daw siya. Absent that, wala pong imposible pong mangyayari, 'di ba, habang buhay siya. Okay guys, so hopefully klaro po yun. If you want more legal videos, kung saan nagbibigay po tayo ng commentaries to current events, follow lang po kayo sa akin sa TikTok, sa Facebook, and subscribe po kayo sa aking YouTube. And until next time, see you all po. Bye-bye!